Hey boys and girls of all ages, the bridge, it's finished. Two things. The slot is going down from here to there. There's a difference of 3 millimeters. 3 millimeters going down, making the string length a bit longer on the side of the bass snares, with the bass strings, for the compensation, to get the guitar tuned. And I made this side, I rounded it off a bit, just for the look of it. I made these sides a little bit thinner, also for the look of it. And the total was 11. I put it on and it looked a bit lump, a bit high. So I sanded this down to 9. Still leaving a slot of 6 millimeter in depth, and that's more than enough. Put a center line on it. Okay, that means we can put it in place on the guitar and glue it in. What did I do on the guitar? I'll show you from the top till the end. The total snare length, this Mensur, the way we put the fret wire in, requires a length of 645.2 millimeters. I put, hard to see, 645.2 on the middle of my 0 fret. I also made a little mark on the 0 fret for the center, and that's where I put the thing on. And it goes all the way to the bridge, and at this point, that's where the middle of my bridge is, and then halfway the slot. Then I've got a good measurement. I do it over the total length. You can also do it departing from the 12th fret, and then you take exactly half the measurement. Goes as well. So if you don't have such a long measurement tool as I have here, you got a smaller one, just start at the 12th fret, because as you know, from the 12th fret to your bridge is exactly half. Okay, now I want the bridge to be in the right place, and I want it to be on a good line, straight. I'll show you how I did that. This looks impressive with all those clamps, but it is very easy. I have my center line. I have my center line here. What I did was first I put the bridge on the center line. These two were not in yet. On the center line, and remember this corner halfway the slot by the center line, like this. Okay, when I have that in line, I want my bridge to be straight, to go straight forward. I have this center line. I've got my 90 degrees little iron blocks. One here and one here. And now I can outline this piece of wood, which is straight on one side, to make it exact 90 degrees over the guitar. And now I let my bridge rest to it, and now I'm sure it's straight. To keep it here, so it won't move in any way, I put the second one in. Just shift it against this. This one is already tied up. Shift this one up to here, clamp that in, and I can take this away because it's perfect in place now. And if I want, I can take it out. I can take this away and this one away. Oh, these two, by the way, are the clamps he has. I already put here in the sound hole. Gonna need them later on to clamp it on. And now I have made a mole. Yeah, you could call it a mole. This is in place. I can take it out. I can clamp it in again. Shift it. Ah, it already is in place. Position is fixed. That's nice. Now, what am I going to do now? I am going to look where my end pins will be. The pins to fix the strings in the bridge. I'll do it this way. I get myself a pencil. I get myself this little measurement thing. I'm going to put this on 3 millimeters because I want a relief of 3 millimeters. I want my strings to be inside the fretboard and have a free space of 3 millimeters between the high E and the low E. So I take my little rope, I put it here on 3 mils free. That's like this. I hold it here. I make a straight line. I can do that on side. If you're not sure about that, make some marks of 3 mil all over the fretboard. Keep it straight. That is 3, going like that. Okay. Yep, it'll be like this. I have to do it again because it went loose. So, that's my relief. That's where it is. That's my first pin. Now the one for on this side. Okay. That's the second one. Good. I can see them. That's enough. So now I know my string spacing. I'm going to need it. So what I'm going to do now, I'll take this one out. I will have the holes for the pins in here, and sometimes they are made round, a bit like that. Sometimes just straight, so more near over here than over there, and sometimes straight but following the same angle as that. I'll do it just straight on, and I'll make a line here, and then I'll go with these two down, and there where they cross, I'm going to put them in again. I'm going to drill in some holes. So I'll put that line on, just a moment please. So, and the lines here. One, two. You see, this way. Hope you can see. So I've got a crossing here now, where I will drill, and a crossing there. High E, lower E. So I'll put it back in again. Good. And I'll drill 3mm. Let's see how it goes. Use this so I have a better look if I keep it straight. Just into the crossing. There it is. That's one. I made it 3mm because the pins I use are about, well, let's show it that way, are about 4 over here and 5 over there. Little screws, you can guess it, 3mm, and I can put it in, I hope. Chuck. You see that? And I'll do the same on that side, and that will keep it in place perfectly. So after I made this hole, I will keep it out. I will make my measurements for the string spacing. So many spaces divided through the total length, or the total length divided through the spaces over here. I can make my measurements, have a nice even string spacing, make the other holes, also make them 3mm. Use this such a little screw for this side, and it's really fixed on. And that's fixed on. I can take away these bars, these clamps. I will take a lot of glue, put it in place with the 2 screws, and then clamp it on the wings of the bridge with these clamps here. Gives a good fit. And I'll probably take one of my longer and make an extra clamp with a little block on it, not to damage it, over here. Good. So I'll make the second one. Use this again to see if I'm Yep. So, yep, rather straight. Okay, this should go in. Pop. That means this can all come off. Don't need it anymore. Okay, that's it. Clean it up a little bit. So, take this one out. There it is. Clean this up. So, okay. So I'm going to make the marks for the other 4 strings. If I can find mine, look again. Where the F is it? Good. Just hold on, please. Back. Heart to heart. I have 59. 59. Won't it reach 60? Oh yes it will. 60. Hier zou 20 zijn. Eens even kijken of dat lukt. Nee, dat geloof ik niet. Dat zou wel 10 worden. Bam bam bam. De buigt. Nee, zie je, dat moet even kennen. Just a moment, I have to adjust the camera.